Hey everybody, once again, Justin Ponarelli here. Just a real quick update. Um, Someone had asked me what's going on. Haven't seen you online. Nothing new from you lately. It's a good point. I'm gonna tell you why right now. Um, as you guys may or may not know, I produce these videos, all my videos in fact, well with the exception of maybe a couple of them, from an older Samsung JV3 or J3V smartphone, right? Android. Okay. And this thing has got to be, I don't know, 5, 6, I'm not sure. I want to say about at least 4 years old, maybe 5 years old at this point, okay? For reference purposes, if you know my pets I used to have before and how long they typically last, I've had this phone for at least the length of time I had my old pet rats. So, with that being said, that's a 3-year span, bare minimum. So, I don't know the exact date that I've had this phone since, but anyway, it's getting older. The battery time, we only get so much use out of the battery per day, right? And let me show you this cruddy charger. Now, this is actually a well, I don't even know if it's a name brand at all. There was a label on top at one point, but I peeled out because it was like already decaying. This was used to begin with for my stepdad, who tends to collect older stuff wherever he can find it. That kind of person, right? Thankfully, though, it came in handy because I got this charger out of it. And it's a micro USB cable. See that right there? Micro USB, right? I know you can't see it too well, but there you go. If you look at it right there, see the bend? You see the underside? See that little section to the left-hand side there? See where it's kind of starting to peel off and break off and stuff at the stress point? Okay, right up around there. Okay, so the problem is it charges my phone very inconsistently and very slowly, if at all. And you have to check it occasionally to make sure it's charging. So it used to be before I'd wake up in the morning, and the phone was always at 100%, right? But now it's maybe 60%, 50%, if I'm lucky, maybe 70%. And I only have so much battery time. Okay. And I've also took up doing surveys on a survey app to make a little bit of money on the side because money's tight, and I'd like to try to stay where I am in this house with my folks. So every little bit helps. And since I don't have a full-time or even a part-time job because of my epilepsy, I'm gonna try to do some surveys and make some money. I'm not inclined to try to ask for any monetary support from you guys, unless you guys want to offer that. That's up to you. But I'm not inclined to ask. I don't like doing that kind of stuff. So otherwise I would. But I'm doing it some other way. So between my phone not holding a charge for too long and my charger being a piece of garbage, and also needing to use some of my phone charge time on the survey app that I'm using to make a little bit of side cash, I haven't been posting anything recently. So to remedy that, I did have some money from the government, right? The recent stimulus package or whatever it's called, and give a bunch to my folks here for bills, and the rest of it I'm going to keep, and a small portion of it I'll be spending on a 2-pack of micro USB phone charger cords that I can plug into an old adapter piece that I have for the wall. And there you go. Hopefully that'll help remedy some of the problems I'm having right now that's preventing me from uploading a lot of videos or at all. Okay, so I'm hoping it's going to help, guys. So, but those won't come in for at least, I think, about 5 days. Probably starting Monday, because what's Friday today, right? So Monday, Friday. So hopefully by next Friday, I'll be able to have more charge time on my phone with a new phone cord, which should help me to be able to produce more stuff and bring it out to you guys. Have a bit more fun, right? But for right now, the very limited juice on my phone, it's going to be for business purposes, research, whatever takes precedent over having a little bit of fun. Unfortunately for me too. So, yeah, I know, not what you guys wanted to hear, but that's the truth. And hang in there, okay? But hey, if you guys decide you want to donate once in a while for whatever reason, I'm not going to say no, okay? But in the meantime, I'm not going to ask either, okay? So yeah. So the phone cables have been ordered. That's being taken care of. That's going to help. And once the battery power and all that stuff gets fixed, I can produce stuff again. But for now, I've got to save my juice. Even right now, I'm only at 73%. And if I make a video, by the time I'm done, it'll be at like 40%. Then once I'm done, uploading the video, I'll be down to nearly 25%. And once that occurs, I only have about 15 minutes left. And that's not even enough time to enjoy one of those knockoff Simpsons episodes on YouTube. Yes, I've seen those, right? It's like a clip show. Anyway, I love those. I don't got regular TV, so hey, I'm still a fan of The Simpsons after all these years. Anyway, so you guys, there you go. That's what's going on, okay? So hang in there. And once I'm back on and up and running, I'm hoping to do some more Interstellar Pilot. Probably polish off the Refinery Owner series. And I'm thinking maybe start a new one once it's done. And for those of you who do like my Bible-based stuff, when I am feeling inspired, I'll do some of those too. Okay. I don't like being pushy with it though, because I know I haven't fixed the problem yet. I know there's a problem, so but I have time, so I'll explain it now too. Okay. So initially, when I made the channel, it was not supposed to be about gaming. Okay. In fact, the channel, if you look at it on my homepage on YouTube, is set up to be about my ministry stuff. Okay. LSM. Have you seen my little logo, my little circle logo, where it says LSM on it? That's Living Sword Ministries. That's what that means, LSM. Okay. For those of you who didn't know. Then you go to my my homepage on YouTube, and I think the banner should still be there, right, with all the little verses on it. Okay. God will save everyone, basically, right? That's the whole thing I'm about, right? Universal salvation through Christ. So there you go. Because Facebook kicked me off for cyberbullying. At least that's what I'm thinking it was, because they never told me what it was. They never told me. They never gave me a reason. I sent them an email. They never got back to me. I was helping this guy run a group that had 2,500 members. The title of the group, from memory, was let me think now. Something about like I don't remember exactly. It's like Bible teachings versus religions and cults or something. I don't know, but basically it was a group that taught against so-called Christian cults. Okay. We covered a lot of groups. It was also a debate group. You could come in and have debates with us. And then there's a group in the Philippines. I'm not going to mention them by name because they're They're nasty people. I'm not even going to lie. They attacked our group's founder of the Facebook group, and they basically tried to get this guy sued. He's a kid. The guy's like 18, 19 years old. He has no money. They're trying to sue him. And not only sue him, but put him in prison too. Put him in prison for slander. Wow. Slander, guys. Slander. So I went ahead and I tried to defend this guy, because at this point he's a friend of mine. We talk on Skype once in a while. We talk a lot. Also, I think on Facebook. Facebook. I'm sorry, Facebook Messenger, not Skype. We talked a bit, because we're both running the group basically by ourselves. And I tried to defend him, and at that point they attacked me too. But since I'm not a Filipino and they can't legally do anything against me, I'm living here in the U.S. as an American, not a Filipino in the Philippines. I think my theory is they contacted someone at Facebook who could take me off of Facebook. So that was it. So I think the charge was cyberbullying. But hey, it was open. It was an open debate group. Anyone could come in and debate against us, debate with us, study, whatever they wanted to do. No one was under any compulsion to be in the group at all. So cyberbullying, I have no idea what they're talking about. Really, I really don't. So the idea was I was going to take my ministry work from Facebook and move it over to YouTube and tone it down. Tone it down a lot. Okay. Now, as a Christian man, I really shouldn't be compromising my belief and my faith and my work for Christ to suit the needs of other people who are sensitive. I shouldn't have to do that, but at the same time, I don't want trouble. I don't want the trouble. Okay? So I'm not here to bash your beliefs or anything. I'm just here to say, hey, if you're not happy with the current view of God and eternal torment, here's an alternative view that happens to be an older view that does have a lot of historical backing to it. And if you read the Bible with a different understanding, this is what you get. You get universal salvation. Okay, for everyone through Christ. But that's how my YouTube account started. That's what I wanted to do with it. I knew I already had a YouTube account because it's connected to Google, right, and all that stuff. I'm like, wait a second, I have one. I can just go on to YouTube. But slowly, or I should say very quickly, my channel turned into an issue of it turned into like a variety channel. Just whatever I liked in my life, whether it's hiking or my pets or my faith or video games or whatever, So I know I need to fix it. At the very least, I'm going to go ahead and make playlists. So eventually you can go over to my playlists and find the content you want based upon categories, as opposed to having to rifle through, what is it now, like at least 60, 70, 80, 100 videos, right? To find the thing you wanted to look up, okay? But anyway, so whether you're coming here to watch me do Interstellar Pilot stuff, or if you like to see me do, handle my pets, or maybe you like hiking, which we'll be getting back into when the weather starts to heat up again. Whatever it is that you're here for to watch me do, I'll be doing it again. And that's all there is to it. In the meantime, I will get back into doing Interstellar Pilot and maybe a few more preaching, teaching type stuff for my LSM deal, right? Living Sword Ministries, which again is just me. There's no one else. It's just me. I figure if you're gonna take yourself seriously and do some serious ministry work, you need to have a name for your ministry. LSM, Living Sword Ministries. There you go. So anyway, Living Sword Ministries, Living Sword. Anyway, guys, enough of that, right? So, and I've also been, my health also goes up and down because of my epilepsy. So, it's a weekly thing, you know. If I don't drink enough, I get dehydrated. Maybe it's a blood sugar spike. Maybe it's too much caffeine. So I like coffee still, like an idiot, you know. Anyway, so that's that. But for right now, the main issue is my charger. This nasty broken thing. That's got to be at least a couple years old already. Maybe more than that. I've only been using it for I think 5 months now. I'm not sure how long it's been. Maybe 6 months if I'm lucky. It's held up surprisingly well for what I've got out of it, or for what I paid for it, right, which was nothing. So I'm happy with it. But it's breaking, it's dying. My phone, even now, still has 71% charge, thankfully, but it's going to drop quick. Once it hits like 50%, it starts to drop like a rock. So it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. So, yep, that's it. That's the update. Okay. So hang in there. If you like watching me in my nonsense, there's more to come. Don't worry. Maybe Friday. Okay. Friday, hopefully. Maybe you'll get lucky and I'll do another video in the meantime. But yeah, I'm going to talk about the survey application once I cash out via gift card or PayPal to give you a proper review of it, whether it's legitimate or not. So if you find yourself in a situation similar to mine where you can't work for whatever reason, but still want to make a little bit of cash on the side, maybe some spending money, maybe just to help out the family that's helping you out, I'll review the application later, but not now. I haven't cashed out yet, so I don't know yet. It might be a non-legit thing. It might be legitimate, but I heard about it from this other YouTuber who said it's legitimate. So, but I'm going to review it later, not right now. Okay, so hang in there if you want to hear about that too. Okay, I'll get to it. I promise. Okay, if I remember. My memory's not that good. It's not good. My memory's not good. So anyway, you know what to do. Questions, comments, constructive criticism down below, and 2021, no nuclear wars, keep the planet safe. You can't mess it up any more than it's already messed up, right? Come on.